And it's a very robust platform. It's simple,
as you say. That's
very neat.
Um,
And an F-16 costs about $27,000 an hour. I mean, it's very, very cost effective. And of course, it's been in service for many years, so its sunk costs have been amortized a long time ago. So it's cost us nothing but flight hours maintenance.
And the survivability of the platform, especially in a ground attack mode, you don't want to be putting a very, very expensive F-35 in that, as you say, subsonic bomb dropping or other sort of ordnance.
Well, yeah, I mean, nowadays the trend is to use standoff weapons because you can't bring an F-35 in close, it won't survive. Because once it's flying toward a target, it becomes visible. When you hear it, you see it, you shoot at it. So you don't. Now you use a thing that flies 40 miles away or 50 miles away and then is guided to the target with the GPS and with TV and everything else. But for supporting troops, that's not very good because you can't pre-program. You got to be called in by ground spotters who say, hey, the guys are over there on that hill. Can you get rid of them? That's exactly how it was used in Afghanistan with terrific success.
And unfortunately, there are places on the planet now and maybe in the near future where that kind of capability is going to be.
And also keep in mind that even though it was designed in the 1970s, it was designed to knock out Russian armor in the Fulda Gap. But the thesis was that the Russian air defenses would have been taken out by U.S. strategic bombers or by, F-15s, F-16s, that kind of thing. So when you brought in the A-10s, the other stuff that could kill them was already killed, was already destroyed. So then it could just pound away at these things. And it uses depleted uranium shells. It's very, very lethal.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you about those depleted uranium rounds. There's an effort being made at the United Nations, as I understand it, to ban them on the grounds that when used, they can scatter uranium, traces.
There's a war going on.
Targets in the surrounding areas.
We're about.
Is that something that makes sense for us to participate in?
No. Well, we couldn't because all our tank ammunition uses depleted uranium. We don't have anything else. The A-10 uses depleted uranium and probably some other weapons. So it's not practical to get rid of it. It would take years.
Yeah, and I gather, good company in that rejection by the Russians and the Chinese.
And the British.
And the British.
Yeah, the British use it.
My experience with arms control is that these things usually work to the detriment of the good guys. In this case, us.
That's the whole purpose of arms control.
It certainly
penalize the good guys.
We want to avoid getting into this fix. In this case, I think it's fair to say.
I don't think there's much risk of that. I think that no U.S. administration, at least any sensible one, is going to never take them out of service.
I'm not sure this one qualifies as that, Steve.
Well, I was careful there. I said any sensible one.
You parsed your words carefully, but I think we're dealing with one that might just do it. Anyway, we'll be following this closely with your help. Steve Bryan, thank you very much for the work you do these days with us at the Center for Security Policy.
Thank you, Frank.
Your output is tremendous and valuable. We appreciate it. Come back to us soon. Hope the rest of you will do the same next time. Till then, go forth and multiply.